Well, good morning and welcome to Alma, Missouri. 7:30 in the morning, end of November. I am riding Todd. He's our sixth and final horse to be ridden this morning. Let's see, finished up the day yesterday, mid-November. There was, out of the blue, a great demand for barley in Sedalia, and we had a ton of it from the horseshoe-shaped field. It had barley in it when we bought it, and we harvested that. So we sold off over 300,000 liters of barley from the train station. I'd had trouble with the International and that trailer trying to load into the transfer silo, railroad transfer silo, and it didn't seem to want to work. But that was like last winter. I wasn't sure if it was a winter issue or what it was going on, but the pace setter loaded in there just fine, and we sold all that. I paid off a good portion of the loan. I think our principal is only $120,000 right now, so we're sitting pretty good going into, the season to start selling stuff off. And when I came back to the farm, spent the rest of the hours of daylight and even the beginning of the hours of darkness baling and loading up soybean straw. We still have the whole horseshoe-shaped field to bale yet. Where is Todd? So that's what we're going to have to work on today. Come on, Todd. Hold still. Listen. It's hard to groom the horses when they keep moving. Let's check the... Whoa! Check the animal menu here. All right, so Rain and King are our oldest horses. They're at 18% reproduction. That's pretty cool. They're almost 2 years old. Value's up around... I think these horses get up to be about worth $5,000 maybe. We're checking cleanliness and daily riding. And Cricket and Todd are almost 6 months old, at which point I will probably buy a couple more horses. I could bring Oats over here if I wanted to. Then I may. Just to keep that nice and full through the winter. I know it's a little dark still. I got up at 6. I kind of leisurely rode the horses. They were up. But yeah, that's where we're at. You can see the bales. I got it on the bale trailer, and also I've loaded the drop deck that we have with bales again, and we'll take those and sell them. We'll come back out here and bale and load more. Winter is coming. There's snow in the long range forecast. I can't pick it up even with our extended forecast after we put in the little weather station there. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen. What we need to do baling. Actually, I'm going to drive the pickup down here so we can overlook the alfalfa field. The alfalfa field is showing up in the map still as harvested. Oh dear. Oh my God. So the alfalfa field's showing up in the map as harvested, even though we harvested it and I got high beams. even though I harvested it in October, was it? I don't even remember now. I think so. And it needs to be fertilized again. I'm thinking I can get away with driving over it with something, so maybe we could put manure in there and spread manure on that field. I think we have plenty. But I don't think it'll do any damage to the field if it's still showing up as harvested. Now, I used to think that you could fertilize right after something started growing, when you got the first growth state, even if it was fertilizer. I don't know. I had something weird happen in FS25 where I guess I planted something, I fertilized it before it started growing, then it grew, and I tried to fertilize it again and I couldn't. I don't know. I'm playing on 1 day months there, so it throws me off. Maybe FS25 is different. Who knows? Let me check field info, see how much is here. So I still have 105,959. I was like, oh, I don't want to use it, but why would I need to keep it? I still got some in here anyway. How much is in here? I still got 8,892 in there. And also I want to try and get, I'd like to try and get the manure out of the manure spreader, because I can use that to spread lime, and I need to spread lime on the large field that was just corn, I think it was. Yeah, the sun's coming up. Let me check on the cows. I think we're going to need to worry about feeding these guys today, too. Yeah, looking a little low. That's probably something that needs to get done. What do we get? What I should have done is, well, no. I was going to say I should have left some in the mixer, but if I was going to leave it in the mixer, I might as well just put it in the animal pen, right? So yeah, it's down pretty low. It's 12,000. That'll get me by for a couple more days, but I need to spend some time and mix up a boatload of feed. Don't necessarily need to do it right now, but I better do it soon. Maybe I can do it later today and do it maybe off camera. I don't know. So we still got one we need to move. We got a couple over there. I think everything's good with the sheep. Still feed in here. In the sheep barn, productivity and health are at 100%, and actually might even get some reproduction. That will be nice. So yeah, that'll be good. Let's see. I could switch this to the John Deere, and then we could mix up some. John Deere's our fastest tractor. Take that into town. I don't even know if I want to take tractors into town, because we got this stuff loaded on the truck. The truck will be quicker. I think there's still a few bales left in one of the fields, and then we've got the whole horseshoe-shaped field yet to bale. That's going to be a lot of work. That's a pretty picture. If I back out far enough, I can figure out which one I can zoom to make a thumbnail out of. I don't know what we want to do for a thumbnail. I never do. I usually just grab something footage that looks kind of good. Maybe I should put more thought into it, and I'd get better results. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some feed real quick. Fire up the International 1246. We'll drop that bale off, or bale wagon. We'll go get the mixer. Look at that. Zoom. So I've been spending a little time on FS25. It's a little hard for me. It's difficult to find my way around on it sometimes, it seems. That's okay. We'll muscle through it for a while. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll park that there for now. We'll get out our front loader and start grabbing bales. I don't know what's going on, but the two tractors I've hopped into so far have been in third person. I don't normally do that. But maybe when I was putting everything away. That's what happened. Got to be careful with this one too, because when you put it into first person, you got to go through that CSZ view of your front loader tool. All right, so we'll grab a silage bale here. We'll cut the wrap off of it and we'll mix it up. I'll probably do a couple here, and we'll do them as a time lapse so we can do more things in the episode. Do I need to turn a light on? Probably not. I can see a little better though. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so our second mixer wagon of feed here, that'll put about 30,000 more liters of total mixed ration here in the barn, so that'll do for a while. Let's see. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now we're up around 43. What were we at before? Like 20? No. 10? Whatever. We're all right for a while. Let's see. What do we do next? I think we'll take a load of bales into town. See how that does for us money-wise. Then maybe we'll come back out. Why am I going all the way around? I don't know. Come back out, maybe do some baling or do the manure. We also should load up oats, some oats, maybe a trailer full so that we're ready. Because December is going to come fairly soon. I need to go through before I start recording and make sure all my vehicles are on first person. That's how I prefer it to be for the videos, is hopping in and being in first person. Something needs work. Probably both the truck and the trailer. we bought them both used. We probably better do the maintenance. What do I do about this? Let's see. I think the easiest thing for me to do is just go ahead and loop around the cow barn here. I'm going to be driving across the lawn, but otherwise, yeah. The lawn, the grass, but we'll do it this one time. It'll be all right. What I'll do is I'll stop by the building over there. We'll do a little quick work here on the truck and the trailer and make sure everything's good. We got $30,000. We're going to go make some more. It'll be all right. Beauty morning here in November. Nice brisk November morning. Alright. I don't think I'm close enough. I'm gonna open some doors here. Oh yeah, we put everything away at the end of the day the other day, and this is kind of how it got put in here. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but this is how we have things in here at the moment. Alright, sorry. Oop. Bring it with you. Well, I really missed this in Farming Simulator 25. I got to take my stuff up to the shop in town to get things fixed. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that's cheap. Like what, 1,200 bucks? That's not bad at all considering what we've been paying for John Deere maintenance lately, right? Okay. Let's run this into town. o'clock in the morning. We're rolling through Alma. We're kind of on the east edge of town here. Or town over like by where you see the water tower and whatnot. Alright, so we're here at Loyal Livestock. We're gonna try not to take out the stop sign or the pedestrians. Gonna try. I succeeded. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try and pull in front ways and see how that does on. It's not gonna work, is it? Those frontmost bales are too high to get into the trigger. And I think let me see what happens here. This is probably not a good idea. Let's unfasten the straps and see what happens. Yeah, that wasn't any better. Yeah, that's not going to be the way to do it. Oh, I don't like doing that. Somebody criticized my semi-truck backing skills the other day. I just don't like pivoting the trailer on the rear axles, especially in like a gravel parking lot. It's just gonna tear it up. Alright, so this will be the rest of them. We started at like 29,000. I guess I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and I've got back up and then I got floor it and see if I can get them to roll back. Nope. Let's see. So we're going to reverse, take the straps off and slam on the brakes. There we go. Got a couple of them to go. Try that one more time. Oh. Yeah, I might have hit the building there. Sorry. Had to do what we had to do. I don't want to have to get like a telehandler or something over here to offload it. This does, we can convert this to an auto load trailer, which maybe we'll do as the day wears on. But look at that, we got nearly 50,000. So where were we at? 30? Probably made about 20,000. I don't know. We made some money. I could probably look at the financing screen and see what it would be. I wanted to park up here and run over into the store to see what they have for used equipment since we're in town. Yeah, I can probably do it. I don't want to block anything though. Thinking about block the that building there. There we go. Oh, well, we're all right. Traffic may stop. I'll leave it running. Pardon me. Yeah, nothing I'm particularly interested in. Alright. Well, let's jump cut back out to the farm. driving back at the farm. Let's see. I don't want to park this. I don't even know. I'm thinking up. I'm just gonna park on the west side of the horse stables for now. Okay. Alright. It's almost the same to walk to the pickup and over here. I'm gonna grab the International here. We'll drop off the feed mixer. And come around, we'll get the manure spreader. Come get the compact track loader and we'll top it off. And we'll go over and see if we can address that alfalfa field. Can I use this? I guess I can. I normally been using the John Deere, I'm remembering now. It should do it. Probably my least expensive tractor to maintain, so it's probably a wise decision, those John Deeres, I tell you. No offense, but hey, come on. This looks like it could use some work too. Everything, huh? We're gonna need to do a maintenance standout, I think. Come winter, if we could bring that toolbox into the shed, that would be great. It would be nice to be able to fix everything inside. I know it didn't work on the old Polish farm. I tried. Oh, keep that low. So what I would like to do is I would like for this manure spreader to end empty so I can use it to spread lime in the spring. We need to get a lime station installed here at the farm before spring also. I'd like to put in like some sort of seed storage as well, and maybe even a fertilizer storage. I know you can do it all in like the same container, the same placeable, I suppose, but oh, that's right. You could just like turn on a dime with one of these. I forgot about that. I'm sitting here like trying to go and turn at the same time. I forget you can turn sitting still. It's a compact, it's got tracks. So I can just back up and go, oh, that was the wrong way. That you want to be kind of careful about too on gravel because you're going to tear stuff up. It does work. That's cool. One track's going forward, one track going reverse. Come on, let's go. There we go. Climb out, hop in here. Hopefully this guy will be able to work this thing fine. I think it should. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting this field fertilized. First thing I got to do is I got to kind of dip my toe in the water, so to speak. Make sure I'm not going to destroy crops. If it does, then I've made a horrible mistake because I've completely filled this when I want to use it for lime. I'm thinking it won't because the field state's showing up as harvested, which I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because it's winter. I don't know. Looks okay here. Let me peek at the map and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's still showing up as harvested. And what would happen? So when you have crop destruction on and you drive over your crops, it will destroy it. And what it does is it changes it from a growing or a ready to harvest state to a already been harvested state. So since it's already in a harvested state, crop destruction would change it to a harvested state at which it already is, so we should be fine. So let's raise that, which we learned that's what that gauge on the front is how high your I don't know what it's called, that rear panel is raised. I'm gonna turn the lights on so maybe I can see a little better. We can't really adjust that in the mod, how much it is raised. It's just either all the way up or all the way down. But let's do this. that's it. I ended up with more in here than I had hoped. But I knew I was going to have to go put more in anyway, so... I guess, what can you do? You just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, let's take a look at the map now. Okay, so put into this one, fertilize. Yeah, I missed a little bit on the edge. That's okay. It won't be too significant. We can live with that. You can see some bales that I missed. I don't know if I missed those or I just ran out of some place to put them. Because I was loading the trailer, so I'll have to make sure I get those also. So I still got 45% left in here, which is not what I wanted to do, but I guess we'll try and find some place to put it. We can put it on the small cornfield maybe. Down the road here, kind of across the little drainage that goes kind of through that field, makes it into two. We'll drop this off, we'll grab the baler, do a little bit of maintenance on the tractor, we'll get out in the field and maybe see if we can bale a little before lunch. Not much time left before lunch, but we got a lot of baling to do. It's November. I think before tomorrow I want to fill the pace setter with oats so we're ready to go sell it in December. We don't have to waste time getting it loaded. We'll be ready to roll. And I don't know. We got time to do a lot of other stuff. Need to put some placeables in. Would like to do that before it gets too cold. Of course, we want to make sure we have the money to do it. That looks probably good. Baler looks to be in a state as well, so probably a little bit of maintenance might not be a bad thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, it went down even more. So yeah, a little bit of work would not hurt. So I did a hybrid fill in the manure spreader. I did some of it with the loader and some of it I did it with the automatic, because otherwise I would have just spent way too much time just doing that. We'll go out in the field and I suppose we could probably make bales until we hit the bale limit. Uh, 333, yes please. And oh my goodness. I want to reset the bale counter. Let's see, so it's going to be up here. Open the help. Help windows open. Should we do bigger bales? We should. I have to have the engine running. Oh, I can't. The first one comes out, it's going to be a 150, but if I do 180s, yeah. Oh, I can only make 150s with this one. Is that right? That can't be right. Let me check in the garage menu. Oh, Field Boss Series 3. We're buying that. We gotta. We haven't had one yet. Let's go into the garage menu to take a look at our baler. Baler. Where you at, baler? Right there. It only does 150s. Okay. We need a bigger baler. First trip into town, we're buying that Field Boss, I'm telling you. So did I have another baler come available at some point? I think I did. But yeah, this only does 150s. We want to be able to do 180s as well. So when we're doing something like soybean straw, we can use the biggest bale size that we have. And get it done more quickly. I think before it snows, I need to get out there and get those silage bales out of the field too. Yeah, I want to get that scrap. I want to try and get as much. Oh, watch out for that car door. Okay, we'll see if we can get it later, I guess. Can we get it going this way? Alright, so we're gonna bail till probably lunchtime, or we hit a bail limit. And actually, we probably ought to have lunch in the cab of the tractor, considering how much soybean straw we have to bale. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna bail for a while. God. I don't know how that was even possible. I've been out here bailing for hours. I was beginning to wonder if I was ever going to hit the bail limit. It's 4:36 in the afternoon. I started before noon. And I've been bailing away. It is tedious. I tell you what, it gets old making bales. When you have to do that many. Man, if I would have done 180s, if I could have done 180 centimeter bales, I probably could have done it without hitting the bale limit. So I don't want to waste time. I'm almost out of daylight. I don't want to waste time loading a trailer and going and selling the bales. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the John Deere 6250. I'm going to grab that bale wagon. I'm going to take that into town and sell it at the livestock market. And then I'm going to swing by the store, or maybe I'll swing by the store on the way and pick up that white Field Boss. And then I can use one of the tractors to bring the planter that we bought that we still haven't picked up. I want to bring up the bale count just to see what we baled out there. So if I open the help menu, I just baled 145 bales. That's insane. Okay. So we got a hustle here. Where's the 6250 at? It's right here. So there are 18 bales on the bale trailer. So if I go sell those, I can make 18 more before I hit the limit again. I think that'll be enough. So we're gonna hustle into town. I want to try and make it before 5 o'clock. I think we can do it. I think we'll be all right. Okay, we're in town. It's almost 5 and Cleaver Motors is about ready to close. So I'm gonna pull in here. And let's go buy that Field Boss, get the keys for it, and we'll be good to go. Give me a minute. Okay, unfortunately, it ended up costing us a bit more. Because because it had dual row crops and a 170 horsepower engine, but I think we'll be happy with it. All right, let's go deliver this and maybe we'll get back to where we were before. Probably not, but we got a lot of stuff to sell, so everything's gonna be okay, don't worry. This is so much easier to deliver than the that step deck trailer, but I'll get this in here and sold. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. There we go. And I think if I leave it right there, everything should sell. So I'm going to click unload bales here. There they go. We got, 11,500. It's not nothing. What a way to spend the day, huh? So I get back out to the farm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep baling and get all that baling done before winter sets in, before December. I probably won't get much of it, if any, loaded onto trailers. We'll see. I also want to load the pace setter with oats before too long. So what I'll do is I'm going to take the white field boss to take this back. I'm gonna send a worker to take my planter back. Okay, having a little trouble figuring that out, but there he goes. All right, let's hop in this. Let's fire it up. This thing's cool. Oh, I got the pipe also and the stolen case mirrors. I don't know which way I looked. Don't have a beacon. Got dual row crop, so it's got decent horsepower. Can be one of our knock around the farm type tractors. And yeah, probably didn't need to spend 30,000 on it, but you know me. I can't help myself sometimes. It has been a full and productive day. I would like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri Farm. If you enjoyed it, oh my goodness, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you in December.
PlayStation